Yo, what's up? My name is Jason Filer, aka Jaeson Music on Instagram. Check me out.
My name is Beverly Williams, also known as BevTheCreatress. I'm a fashion designer and a creative here in Orlando, Florida.
I'm Jamal. Mostly everybody knows me as Spiff. Spiff Eugene on Instagram if you need it.
I am Cheyanne Blvck. Nice to meet you.
A lot more since I attended this event.
Music and meditation is one and the same.
I mean, to me, music is one of the most universal forms of meditation.
Music and meditation for me means tapping in. It means to be aware of the frequency that not only you are vibrating in, but the frequency that's around you.
It's allowing sound and vibration to move you from the inside out.
Like it encourages people to sit, to listen, to feel, to think, to create. It inspires. It convicts. It provokes you to tap into your emotions. Like, it really helps your mind to lock in and focus on whatever it is you're going through at that time.
In my opinion, music is everybody. We all have heartbeats, so we literally beat. We literally make music every day. Every step we take is a tick-tock, tick-tock. The time, we're just walking instruments. So I think music and meditation, you can't have one without the other.
So when I think of music and meditation, I think of silencing the outside world and going within and tuning into a frequency that's aligned with yours.
It's one of the most purest forms of meditation for me because I get to choose what I want to listen to, when I want to listen to it, and nobody can take that away from me. So, like, when music and meditation is one and the same to me.
I ain't even had to make it to heaven to see it. I seen the mountaintops, people don't even believe me. I used to dream something like that, the king, till I jumped up.
I'm not an entrepreneur yet, but I am your neighborhood dopamine dealer. So I'm an all-around vibe, if I may say so myself. What I do is I'm a poet. I also do motivational speaking and hosting as well. So I'm a mover of crowds for sure.
I'm an artist. I perform. My music is about self-realization and awareness, social consciousness, and, just things like that. And it really took me to look at myself in the mirror, really meditate, really the songs that I listen to, artists like Outkast and Erykah Badu and Jill Scott really challenged me to look inside myself to figure out who I was and spreading my message. And that's my entrepreneurship. Like, that's my legacy. That's my stamp, even for my son to watch, of me doing it my own way. Even if I'm working, I'm still gigging. I'm still putting content on social media. I'm still interacting with people. So, I definitely am an entrepreneur.
I do work a 9 to 5, but I'm definitely an entrepreneur. I just need to get to a certain point to where I can go full-fledged into the business. I've been in New York about 5 years. Opened the William Vale in Williamsburg. It's like number 8 in New York, and opened up the Whitby in Midtown. It's like, I think, number 5. Very like luxury boutique hotels in New York City. So opened those. Hit a ceiling there. Kind of wanted to do more. Just wasn't really allowed to, or not allowed to. Just didn't have the opportunity to do it, and decided just to come back home, and now I'm here.
I'm both. I work a 9 to 5, but I'm also entrepreneur as well. You need funds to fund, your endeavors. So you know how that goes. But all of it is needed because not only am I learning how to be on a team and contribute to a whole company, I have my own business as well. So I'm a fashion designer, and I always tell people, like, I'm blessed to help others heal through their own creativity. So people could come to me with their own ideas and a little bit of my razzle-dazzle, and we can make something that they could put on and they feel like, on top of the world. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing because not that I'm doing therapy, but I'm allowed to connect with people in a special way, whether it's through their self-esteem or their body image issues or through their personality, just expressing that. And it's going to take time to transition. Now, some people just transition cold turkey, but I like stability. So I know there's many ways to skin a cat, and I appreciate that. So soon enough, with the right timing, I will be a full-time entrepreneur, but I'm enjoying where I'm at right now, and I'm going to continue building.
Hold up, now I see the proof. So right in front of eyes is the truth. Shifting the consciousness, got the whole continent rising. And now
Just met P today. Heard a lot about him. I feel like I've known him for a long time, but physically we just met each other today.
Pernell. I met him at an open mic. It was New Piece Mondays. It was at Three Masks Art Gallery. And Pernell was one of the performers there. And he's very good at like getting your attention because he'll usually ask for crowd participation. And that's what he did that day. And it was definitely about what he shared here, about allowing music to move you, to elevate you, and to tap into your highest self.
I believe that it first started out on Facebook, like just my vibe. I'm very transparent and things like that. You know, like he reached out. He reached out and we ended up linking up. He's like, we got to even do a song together. We did a song together. And I mean, just as a brother, it was like when we linked up, I just felt like I had another brother. We riding those little spin things, those little cycle things through downtown, performing, you know, recording in the Melrose Center.
Okay, so meeting him was at actually Jennifer Desires is one of her showcases. So I met him. He was a judge at her showcase, and I happened to be a performer competing for the ATC performances. So I met him at that time, and we kept on meeting each other because, you know, Orlando is kind of small. So we kept kind of running into each other, and then eventually we said, hey, let's just hang out. And we were chilling. I was like, yeah, you a vibe. So we became friends from there.
And it's just a pleasure to see the evolution of his studies, of his contemplation within his own journey and what he's manifested. So, yeah, we're grateful for that.
From what I've heard and from what I've seen today, I would say he's a long lost cousin. Have a lot of the same beliefs. Just the way he stands, he's from what I see, he's very firm in his foundation. Don't really see that too much in young black men, especially. A young black man with dreams, young black man who can speak his dreams. I think that's a very dark place in our community. Not too many people know how to express how they feel. It's not necessarily have to be, you know, basketball or rap. It can, you know, can be a book. It can be, you know, fashion. There's many other different ways to express. And he definitely is very, 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 very grounded. That's the right word to say. He's very grounded.
He's a very balanced dude. He's a very optimistic dude. His perspective is always one that's for the evolution and the growth throughout whatever it is, negative or positive. And I mean, he's just had that impact on me. Like, sometimes I might want to think a negative thought, but it's like, he really does not give life to negativity. Like, he will speak on it, but he won't rest in it. He'll always put that perspective in place to where it's something that we can build and grow on. And, you know, he's had a big impact in my life in a short amount of time. And I'm just very honored to have him as a brother, as a friend, as a confidant, as a fellow creative. You know, I mean, there's so many good things I can say about this guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. He just, oh yeah, I do. He's cooler than me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of get on my nerves sometimes because he don't be trying. He just cool. And I'm kind of weird. But it's all good, though. I love my brother, man. He is a gift. He's a gift of my life. I'm grateful.
Manifesting all the way from the root, trying to better myself and external, I be the proof. Don't get me started, my story is kind of...
We're going to miss you. I'm going to miss you.
You already tapped in. You already know how to manifest the things that you need to manifest, and you have a good drive ahead of you already. So all you need to do is continue to be intentional, continue to touch the people that you're touching, and everything is going to line up with you. As long as you walk in your faith, everything is working for you, and you have the proper discernment to do whatever you need to do, and you got this.
P, my brother, I'm sad that you're leaving, but I'm happy, and it's inspiring to watch somebody bet it all on themselves and take the risk and take the leap because you believe in yourself and what you can do and what you know and what your worth and what you bring to this existence.
Just words of encouragement. You know what to do already. You literally written it down. That's the hardest part. Once you write it down, it has to happen. So just remember that. Everything you've written down, it has to, because you written it down already. You've done the work already, so just trust you. Trust you.
Thank you for sharing your gift, music and meditation, and this is just only the beginning, and we're riding till the wheels fall off, and we appreciate you. I appreciate you. Peace and love.
I'm always here. I know you're always there. Aquarius gang, bro, and I love you. And man, hey, it's only up from here.